Hey guys, today I'm gonna show you how to add screen shakes. I'm talking about screen shakes when, for example, you make a headshot in a first-person shooter game, or you make a crit, or something else happens in a video game and you want to add some extra effects to it. Now I've already selected a clip here that I'm gonna drag in to my timeline. This is World of Warcraft and I'm doing heroic leap, so I want a screen shake when I land on the ground. Because my server's very laggy, because it's overpopulated, I'll actually play it for you. The sound effect will happen before the spell effect happens, and that's due to lag on the server. But you can see it right here. I'm gonna play it. You see that and hear that? The spell's effect happened after the sound effect. I'm gonna do it again. See? That's so dumb. But it won't happen once you're in an actual game and stuff like that. So what we want to do is add a screen shake once the spell effect actually occurs. So what you want to do is you want to click on Event Pan Crop. See, now I'm here inside this movie, right? At this point, but my timeline's at the beginning. So what you want to do is click this one, sync cursor. See, now the cursor just moved all the way in here. This is very important. Now we're gonna shut it down again, and we're gonna be holding down Control, Alt, and Shift, all those three buttons at once, and then you're gonna use your mouse scroll wheel. See what happens? It takes one frame at a time in the game here, or in the footage. So I'm just gonna scroll really fast, and then we want it to start exactly when the spell effect starts, which should be right there. There. See, nothing, and then it happens. Nothing, and then it happens. So right there, we want the shake to start. I'm gonna release all the buttons and then click Event Pan Crop again. Click there. Now, because we enabled this, we're at the exact same point inside this window here as the video is over here. Now we're gonna click this button down here called Create Keyframe. So click that. And then we're gonna zoom in on this timeline here. Just zoom in a fair amount. Now we're gonna use the arrow keys to help us navigate, see, like this, and make more keyframes. We're gonna make 15. So 15 keyframes total. So this is 1, 2, so that's 15 right there, I believe. If not, then we'll just make some more or less. So on the first keyframe here, I'm going outside the picture. So you click the first keyframe like that and click on this frame over here. Okay, so now that's selected. I'm gonna go 4 up and 4 to the left. So like this. See, now I'm outside the picture. Don't worry about the black lines that's gonna occur because of this. Don't worry about that, because it's gonna happen so fast that no one's gonna notice it. It's just gonna look like a shake effect. We're gonna click on the next frame, click on the picture again. Now we want that in the opposite corner down here. So 4 down, 4 to the right. Next keyframe, I'm gonna go 4 up. Next keyframe, I'm gonna select this lower corner here. So I'm gonna click here. Then the opposite corner on the next one. And then we want to go down like that. Now we want to go to both sides. So 4 to the left and 4 to the right. Now, since we've gone through every possible corner and way we can go right now, we want to tone it down because then it looks a lot more smooth. So the next one, we're only going to go 2 points per way. So 2 up and 2 to the left. opposite corner, 2 down, 2 to the right. Oh, that was actually 3. Then 2 up, and then 2 down and 2 to the left, 2 up and 2 to the right. And actually on this one, I'm gonna keep that one in the middle, and then I'm gonna delete this keyframe. Just click on it and delete on your keyboard. Then that's gone. Now we still need to make one final adjustment before this works. I'm gonna zoom out and I'm gonna show you what happens. So if you look at what happens here, see, we're outside of the picture, but it's actually gonna slowly move into normal again, because it's actually the first keyframe here is set to normal. So what you want to do is select this first keyframe, right click and select hold. Now what happens when you do that is this keyframe won't do anything before the next keyframe occurs. So see, nothing happens at all. I'm gonna zoom in again just so I can show you exactly what happens. See, nothing still, nothing, and then all of a sudden, oh my god, it went outside. That's why you want to do that. You also want to do that to the last of your keyframes over here. So the very last one you made, right click and hold. Okay? That way if you want to do something else afterwards, you can do the, you won't have to do this again. So, and I actually, then some might say like, oh my god, this is gonna take forever if I need to do that every time in a video when I do a heroic leap, for example. And no, you don't. You can just copy paste them. For example, I'm gonna click on this first one right here, then hold down Shift and click on the last one. Then Control and C to copy. Now I've copied all these keyframes are copied, right? And as a matter of fact, I believe there's actually another warrior that does a heroic leap at some point and lands right in front of me, right there, see? Or right behind me, I mean. And he landed right. That's not a heroic leap, but whatever. We're gonna add one exactly where that effect occurs as well. So there, I'm gonna add a keyframe. So what I do, see, now it's here on the timeline because we enabled this sync cursor. I'm gonna add a keyframe, and then I'm gonna hold down Control and V. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in just to make sure it did it the right way. And bam, you're good to go. So let's see how those two actually work together. So I'm gonna go before. I can see here on the audio that there's something happening. So that's the sound effect, which occurred before the actual effect happened. But let's see how it looks. So I'm gonna play it. Did that actually look like something happened? Yep. See, it has these screen shakes. It's kind of cool. So that's how you do that. Add those screen shakes to your videos. I hope you liked this tutorial on how to do this. Please leave me some video responses where you use this stuff. Any video response, even if it's not with these effects or if it's just with the 1080p guide I made, any video response will be accepted. So just leave me any video responses you want to make. Leave me with any of the effects or any tutorial I've made on this channel. But anyways, take care guys, have fun, see you in the next one.